This building doesn't have a 13th floor, but the elevator still goes there. And the worst part? It never comes back empty. It was supposed to be a normal night shift. Daniel had just started working as a security guard in an old apartment building in Chicago. He needed the job badly. The building was cheap, old, and most people avoided it. But Daniel didn't believe in bad vibes. At least, not yet. The building was quiet. Too quiet. Most residents were elderly, and by 10 p.m., even the sound of footsteps disappeared. It felt like the building stopped breathing at night. Daniel sat behind the front desk, scrolling on his phone, fighting sleep. Then, 12:47 a.m., the front desk phone rang. A sharp, sudden ring. Daniel picked it up quickly. "Hello, security desk." Silence. No breathing, no static. Then, a whisper came. "Don't let it reach the 13th floor." The line disconnected. Daniel stayed frozen for a moment. The 13th floor? He immediately checked the building map behind the desk. Floor 1, 2, 3, 12, 14. No 13. It didn't exist. 1:03 a.m. The elevator screen lit up suddenly. Floor indicator. Moving. Daniel looked up. Floor 1 to 3 to 5 to 8 to 10. No one had called it. No one was inside. He slowly stood up. Okay, that's not normal. The elevator stopped at floor 12, but the doors didn't open. Instead, the number flickered. 12 to 13. Daniel felt his stomach drop. "Impossible," he whispered. The building had no 13th floor, yet the elevator was showing it. Then, ding! The doors slowly opened. Security camera feed. Daniel checked the monitor. Inside the elevator? Empty. But not normal empty. The lights were wrong. Yellow, weak, flickering like dying fire. The air looked heavier. Then, something moved. From the corner of the elevator shadow, a woman stepped in. Not from outside, but from the darkness inside. Her body looked wrong. Her head tilted unnaturally to the left. Hair covered her entire face. She didn't press any button immediately. She just stood there. Still. Too still. Then slowly, her finger moved and pressed a button. The screen changed. 13 to G, ground floor. Daniel stepped back. No, 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 no. The elevator started moving down. 12, 10, 7, 5. But the woman didn't move, didn't blink, didn't breathe. Like she wasn't even alive. The phone rings again. Daniel didn't want to pick it up, but he did. "Hello?" "You answered again." Daniel's voice cracked. "Who are you?" A long pause. Then, "It only comes when someone notices the 13th floor." Click. Deadline. Ground floor. Ding! The elevator stopped. Doors opened. Nothing. Empty hallway. Dead silence. Daniel slowly walked forward, flashlight in hand. "Hello?" he called. No answer. Only his own echo. Step. 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 Then, behind him, a whisper. Very close. You shouldn't have answered. Daniel turned instantly. The woman was right there, too close. Her face still hidden, but now her head was slightly more tilted than before, like it was slowly breaking. The lights in the hallway flickered violently. Then, everything went dark. The next morning, the building manager arrived. The front desk was empty. No Daniel, no signs of struggle, no blood, nothing. Just silence. But the security footage told a different story. At 12:47 a.m., Daniel answered the call. At 1:03 a.m., the elevator reached floor 13. At 1:10 a.m., the elevator returned. The doors opened. Daniel walked out. But he wasn't alone. A second shadow followed behind him. Tall, thin, head tilted unnaturally. The camera couldn't fully capture its face, only darkness. After that night, the elevator was permanently shut down. But the building never became normal again. Residents started reporting things: footsteps at night with no source, elevator sounds when it doesn't exist, cold air near the old shaft, and whispers at exactly 12:47 a.m. And sometimes, just sometimes, they hear it. Ding! Even though the elevator is gone. Final warning: if you ever stay in a building that doesn't have a 13th floor, and you hear an elevator running at night, never answer the phone at 12:47 a.m.